good. We planted about 130 of around 180 trees in this new orchard behind me here. And what we are doing next is planting another 50 cider apple trees, which are going to be on M25 rootstocks. And that's in the area just immediately behind me. And the area just above me here, the apex of the site, is already planted to a number of pear trees, perry pears. With the idea we may make a perry, but more likely we're going to make a pear cider from those. And they'll grow into quite big trees as well, so they'll dominate this apex area. The bigger trees behind me here, the M25 apple trees, will be trained so that they'll be half standard size, but nonetheless they'll be very vigorous and produce lots of fruit. But it'll take them a while, maybe up to 10 years before they get into full cropping. Further down the site, the area that is already planted is planted to M106 half standard trees down there. We've got a whole range of them, too many to list, but today I've been planting things like Adam's Pearmain and Laxton's Superb, Tidman's Early Worcester, things like that in there, as well as Derbyshire varieties like Lamb Seedling, Newton Wonders, and we've got things like Cox's Orange Pippin and various other trees. So quite a heritage orchard going on behind me. You're probably wondering about this thing that I'm sitting on here. It's an old gatepost. Funny story about this. So we uncovered it here last year as we were clearing the site ready for this planting, and there was this giant gatepost that suddenly appeared from nowhere amongst a pile of soil and overgrown with brambles and so on. So we cleared it away, exposed it. I couldn't for the life of me think why this thing had been dumped on us. Then I remembered some time after a conversation I'd had, can't remember where and can't remember with who, but certainly a farmer who was talking about stone gateposts that he'd found on his land. And I think he asked me if I'd like it, and I think I must have replied, yes, that would be great. And in that very quiet way that farmers do sometimes, it must have just turned up, and I'd forgotten about it, never knew it was here, because this site was a bit abandoned and a bit overgrown. So nice to have discovered it. So I moved it into a position using a digger. We shall clean it off. It'll live here and it'll become a stone bench, which will make the most of the vineyard and the orchard view behind me. So that's the story behind this. Anyway, I'll be back with an update in a week or two's time when we've finished planting this site.